brain. Prime content, you get hit from all angles. Like the crew, make it rain when they drop the bingle bangles. Let's go.
Everybody tune in, it's a Toxic Cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a Toxic Cure stream.
Yep.
All them bad opinions on the Toxic Cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of Rage and Pharaoh. YZ Scream.
Come on. Going live on stream, I should probably mention this food criminal will need an intervention. Skinny or chicken nuggies, people freak out with tears spilled. Then you wash it all down with the big glass of cheese. Come to every stream to see the one true gamer. Nothing more lame than wannabe Pokemon tamers. While all the claims today have been represented loosely. Sit you here, watch and subscribe to Spooky Sushi out.
Everybody tune in, it's a Toxic Cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a Toxic Cure stream.
Yeah, yeah.
All them bad opinions on the Toxic Cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of Rage and Pharaoh. YZ. Everyone tuning in, it's a Toxic Cure stream.
Warms up, warms up.
Complain, it's a Toxic Cure stream. All them bad opinions on the Toxic Cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of
What?
Rage and Pharaoh.
What?
YZ Screams. Oh, YZ Screams.
Was he on the mic? I'm like a verbal assassin. I cannot read that name, and you know I ain't asking. They try to diagnose your art host, but I'm 5 apples tall. I don't need to boast. Flashes on your screen, so you better not swing. The Toxic's top tier, but nowhere near me. Yo!
Everybody tune in, it's a Toxic Cure stream. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a Toxic Cure stream. All them bad opinions on the Toxic Cure stream. Plus a nice healthy dose of Rage and Pharaoh. YZ Scream. Everyone tuning in, it's a Toxic Cure stream. And they never complain, it's a Toxic Cure stream.
Yeah.
All them bad opinions on the Toxic Cure stream. Plus a
Get in the
nice healthy
car,
dose of
idiots! You're
What?
getting therapized! Hi! Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the continuation of Flesh Week. That's right, where we do flesh things with flesh and actual fingers. Look at this shit. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Let me talk to you a bit about what's going diddly down. And, yeah, and then you're gonna get therapized right in your dehydrated mouth. So, get the fuck ready, crew. Hi, everybody. A rock. Yes, it's not just a rock, it's a boulder. Hi. Fingers, nails, flesh. Hips, real. Okay, I can't remember that song. I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know the song. Anyway, let me welcome you all in. Ahem. Hello, Ace. Hello, Grey Graves. Hello, Plague Dragon. Hello, Rira. Hello, Wilkins. Goodbye, Wilkins. Hello, Big White Bear, legal name 18. Hello, Grey Graves. Hello, Saucebox. Hello, Pinky. Hello, Breezy. Hello, Donnie. Hello, Kakashi Lover. Hello, Kydra. Hello, Bits. Hello, Aztec. Hello, McWiggles. Hello, Dinororia. Hello, Random NPC. I think that's it. That's everybody. Hello, Lurkers. Hello, welcome. So I'm going to be painting 3 therapy rocks today, and I'm going to be giving 3 therapy rocks away. So if you want a chance to win a therapy rock, use 1 channel point, and you can win the chance to win one of the therapy rocks that I paint here today. I'm going to paint. I drew up designs that I wanted to do, but if you guys don't like them, I can change them. But this is the first one I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little axolotl. I wanted to do all animals on them. So I'm just going to put an axolotl on this one, and it's going to make it pink, because pink axolotls are the best axolotl. I'm going to be honest with you. But yeah, let me talk to you a little bit about therapy rocks so that you know why I'm doing this and you understand. So the point of therapy rocks is there's a couple different reasons why I like to be like, are those rocks certified by a therapist? Absolutely not. I'll tell you why I like using them, or why I kind of came up with the idea. There's a couple reasons. Rocks are good grounding sources. If you are having a panic attack, you need something to focus on that's not your panic attack. I don't know about how your guys' panic attacks go down, but I go into a cycle, which means I usually hit a phrase or something, and I just keep repeating it. So, like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? That's how my panic attacks kind of wind up. I wind up repeating a phrase. It's usually "what do I do" or "I'm sorry" are usually my panic attacks. Yours may be different, but mine are all very cyclical. So having something to ground myself or to focus on a different aspect is very helpful. So having a physical rock in your hand is good. Two, I like to put at least little faces on them so you could talk to them, because I don't know about you guys, but my therapist is real big on journaling, but I don't like journaling. I like talking. So having like a therapy rock with a little face on it, that's my that's my favorite, because then you could talk to it. And third, and most important, if we don't have a way to solve our problem through therapy, we can throw our therapy rock at it. If somebody is being a terrible if you encounter somebody who's being mean to you, throw the rock at it. You know, third and most important, somebody's a bigot, whip this rock at it. Your problems can be solved with rock. So yeah, that's kind of the 3 reasons why I'm kind of all on the ground of therapy rock. But that's my business. I don't know. These are not blessed by my therapist. I see her next week, so she doesn't even know I'm doing this. No, the black ones, they're adorable and they look like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. I almost forgot that Skibidi Toilet is a movie currently being developed. I thought that was taken away, but maybe not. Oh, mine is curling into ball and asking for the noises to stop. I would prefer to not talk about how I handle my panic attacks. That's fair. Mom, stop violating that rock. I'll do what I want. I also curl up into a ball and ask for the thoughts to stop, but remember to curl up into an armadillo ball and cry. Or you can turn your therapy rock into seasoning. That too. Journal is just a voice recording app. If you want to talk, like, want a journal. No, I would rather talk. I would rather have my thoughts not be recorded. That sounds like what we like to call a manifesto, and that's badifesto. So, no. I don't think we should be throwing rocks at my biggest problem, me. I had to throw my therapy rocks at all the job locations I was depressed at while working. In case of mean people, therapy rock is plan B. Yeah, if somebody is like, hey, I don't like trans people, and you're trans, therapy rock. Not legally binding questions, but can I brick fascists? My legal department would want me to say something along the lines of you should use your best judgment, but I'm going to be honest with you guys here. Man, I'm not your boss. I don't control you. Do what you want. And some people in this world suck and maybe deserve to be hit with a brick sometime. Don't kill anybody, but like, you know, a brick to the shin still hurts. Can therapy rocks evolve Eevee into therapy peon? I mean, they might. Also, snack, hydrate, and stretch. Make sure to not drink your paint water, Wazzy. Technically, you are a boss. You're the CEO of the Dinky Foundation. I'm also pretty sure throwing a rock at someone calls it a assault in legally applicable definitions, but I'll let it slide. Our best judgment is still pretty bad. I mean, that's true, Big White Bear. You are here. So, why are you like this now? I'm going to have to write apology letters. I prefaced it by saying my lawyers would want me to say otherwise. I think I'm going to, like, paint white first so that the pink is more vibrant. I think that's what I'll do. I'll paint my outline first in a white. That way when I paint the fucking pink on it, it'll be fucking bitch-ass baller. I think. I don't know. Maybe I should see how bright this pink is on there. Yeah, I'll do it with the white first. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back. Welcome back to stream, everybody. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's stream of making a Gundam. That was fun. Gundams were fun to build. Would not do it again of my own volition, but sure, for a night it was fun. But yeah, stop stealing my hair. They threw bricks at Stonewall and that worked. I mean, yeah. Oh god, she can't even preface correctly. We are screwed. I feel like you'd love acrylic paint markers to Therapy Rocks. I would, but I'm also broke, so I'm using all of my current paints that I have, and I have a shitload of paints. I have a Sharpie here for the outlining because I'm a genius, and, you know, it just works. Get Q-tipped. No! Ran into my sister's elementary school to pick them up because I had to piss. Fortunately, didn't piss myself. That's weird. Tried to switch classes in school, but apparently was too late, so now I'm stuck with a sucky English teacher. Oh, no! Do you know what? I have a solution for that. Therapy Rock. Ah! Analog horror Wazzy mode. Listen, I love the concept of analog horror, but sometimes the executions are worse than we want. I got stress-triggered migraine at work, feeling better now. You know, we could solve that, Therapy Rock. I've decided giving my D&D character a Devil Angel trigger. Oh. Oh, hi, Ballistic Beast. Welcome to stream, buddy. So I'll tell you guys a little email I got. I haven't put the schedule for next week up yet, because now I got to fit this in. But, however, I did get sponsored by another demo game. Another person saw me playing a video game and thought, this idiot is definitely the person I want playing the demo of my video game. I don't know how these people keep finding me or why they think I'm an acceptable person in which to demo their video game. But apparently, it's like Little Nightmares. Because they say, hey, Wazzy, we saw you playing Little Nightmares and thought you would like our game. So, we're going to be doing that next week. I'm going to let my axolotl dry. We're on ads right now, but I'm going to let the base of it dry. We've got 2 other rocks. When we come off ads, I'll show you guys my design ideas, and then you tell me if you like them or not, because at the end of the day, 3 of you bitches are going to win one of these. So, I got to make sure that you guys like the design. I mean, I could just put axolotls on all of them if that's what you guys want, but, like, let's be honest. It's nice to have a different little guy. But yeah, I've got a minute here to yap about other shit until fucking, what's that word? What's that word? I don't know what I was talking about. That doesn't matter. Anyways, nothing matters right now. I don't know what I was talking about. Extra Life, I guess. I don't know. That's what I should do on my ad breaks. Extra Life, do it. It's coming. We're gonna go do the Extra Life thing, and it's gonna be great. No, actually, what happens? The reason I lost my train of thought is somebody messaged me on my phone. See my phone right here. Look at my beautiful phone. Somebody messaged me on it, and it highlighted, and then I was like, what's going on my phone? And I was still trying to continue on my sentence, and it was email that was an important email from my doctor's office, and I was like, I should read this. But then I was like, I'm also streaming, and I lost my train of thought the entire time. Anyway, ads are almost gone now, so now we can talk about shit. Bird on Rock is non-debatable. Oh, look, Wazzy, she's gone senile. Well, see, I crochet a lot of axolotl keychains. They're actually one of my best sellers. That's fair. Anyway, we're back. I'm going to show you the 2 other designs I had for these rocks, but you guys can tell me if you like that or not. I was thinking on this rock here, I was going to make like a little penguin because penguins are cute, and I thought like a little round fat penguin would be a cute little one for this rock. And then since this rock is a little bit longer, I was thinking of putting a giraffe. I don't know why. I'm really thinking about giraffes a lot recently. So I was thinking about a giraffe on this one. But penguin equals bird. Penguin do equal bird. So, but those were my design ideas. I don't know if you guys like them or not. But that was just what I was thinking. I could sketch something else up. But, yeah. Trust me, axolotls are popular for some reason. People also like some mushrooms I crochet. Those are great sketches and rocks. Always remember that Farakarig is always choking on its own head. I mean, that's true. Penguin, one of the best birds. They're great. Guys, Toxicure logo tattoo. It's true. Dark reasons for that, but that's okay. They're super cute designs. You should make one a potato. No. Just because I feel like you guys won't get that. And I also want to make animals so that you guys have like, you know, like you're like, look at my cute little animal. Again, I'm going to paint white outlines so that the colors pop a bit better. That's my thought anyway. But yeah, how are you guys?
Oh.
Don't owe me. Oh, I'm sorry. There's dark reasons behind it. It's dark, but like in the end, it's good. I talk about, fuck it, it's therapy day. Guess what the fuck up, everybody? You signed up for therapy today. Ha ha. You get what you get. So yeah, we might talk a little bit worser today, but that's okay. Make sure he's got a little tail. Fucking, the reason I have that is because, you know, this whole being myself thing that Toxicure is about is what keeps me going. And this is the hand that I put pills in when I take them. For those who don't know, I have a couple medical issues, and I take about 5 pills every morning and 3 pills at night. For medical reasons. These are legal medical pills, I'm just saying. But the times I have attempted dark thoughts, and I don't think I can, whatever, this is a TikTok. The times I've attempted suicide, it's always been pill-based. And since I put pills in this hand and then go to mouth, this reminds me that we're still good. That there's stuff more important than the current shitty feeling you're feeling. The world is bigger than you think, and your little shitty problems are always temporary. So that's what that's there to remind me of. So, like I said, it's a dark thing, but it's a good thing, because, like, you know, Toxicure and myself are worth fighting for, so I'd rather have a reminder every time I'm about to do some stupid shit that I shouldn't do the stupid shit. That things are going to be better at some point in time anyway. Anyway, that's enough about that. Also, this is a TikTok. I could say whatever I want. Twitch won't ban me. I'm not even fucking... They don't even know I'm here. Shh, don't tell Twitch we're here. We've been putting dinkies on things for 5 years. They have not stopped us on the dinky thing. I just want to point that out. I have stickers that pop up on my stream that say dinky, and Twitch has not once stepped in and been like, that's a bad idea. They don't know. It's fine. I'm good just existing. That's fair. Speaking of potatoes, where's our good job potato? Fuck, fine. You can have your good job potato if it's available. Hold on. That is the wrong button. There you go. Luckily for you, your good job potato was loaded. It's free dinky. Imagine the Twitch staff showing up right now. It's fine. Someone's in the Ferris wheel. Thanks for sharing with us. Like I said, I'm doing... Yippee! That's a lie. I won't lie to you guys. I'm okay now. I'm not gonna say I'm doing better. Shit is what it is. The world kind of likes to be a fuck right now. So sometimes things like, ooh boy. But you know what? It is what it is. Fucking life will be better. Every feeling is temporary. Joy, pain, fucking the delightfulness of an Oreo cookie when you dip it in milk and smother it and then eat that deliciousness. It's all temporary. So might as well just fucking party while we're here. I didn't like how I did that. I'm redoing it. Potato returns, just working. The world is ass. But we got K-pop demon hunters, Adam Sandler, and Squishmallows. For real, the world be poopy recently. It does, which is why we should all hang out and just party on and just be cool guys together. I really like living in ignorant bliss, so I don't watch the news. That's fair, Dumpling. But from what I understand, you also aren't in North America, where shit's fucked. Not that I'm saying North America has the... what's the word I want here? the monopoly on shit's fuckness, but, you know, just saying. But yeah, tell me about the good things in your life right now, crew. Tell me something cool and exciting. Breezy, talk about school that's not the shitty parts of school. Jimmy, don't talk about pissing your pants. I'll talk to you guys about good things. Fucking, Extra Life is coming up. So the Americans are coming up here to come do cool performance things for you guys for a whole weekend. We're going to do Canadian Thanksgiving and stuff, and it's going to be fucking dope. We got a sponsorship to, well, it's not really a sponsorship. I'm not getting paid for playing this game that's like Little Nightmares. They just gave me the game for free. And we're like, here's a demo. Would you like to play it? And I said, yes, I would. And apparently it's like Little Nightmares, and I'm probably going to fucking be scared and pee myself. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how scary it is. They just said, yeah, it's made with clay. And I don't know if you guys know this or not. I'm not, like, that shit's talent, but also it's spooky. Like, have you guys never seen the show Coraline? Fuck. Little claymation ass bitches. So we'll see what's going on with that. Also, don't forget to sign up for the Crew Wrestling Federation Rebellion. That's coming up soon. It was really about to say Monopoly on fuck shit. I mean, yeah. I mean, 5 people smiled today. Good job. Excited for the new Fire Emblem. Holy shit, am I so excited for Fire Emblem? Fucking, did you know the lolly in Fire Emblem got Benjamin Button disease and is now embiggened? So that's really cool. I found a smooth black rock at an estate sale. Is it what killed the person? Listen, hey, hi, Wazzy P Toxicure here with a real thing. If you see a estate sale, go to it because those people are just trying to get rid of stuff, so you'll probably get a pretty good deal on like whatever the fuck you're looking for. But also, keep in mind that half that shit may be fucking haunted. So if you're like, ooh, this is a really good chair, that better be a good fucking chair that you're ready for whatever ghost and whatever dude died in that chair is fucking ready to go. So, yeah. Well, my annual fair is here. So I get tornado fries and a massive turkey leg. Hopefully not for $18. I have to distract myself somehow from living in a country that could be invaded by Russia every day. Dumpling, here. Can this distract you? I'm trying to look for something here that fucking distract worthy. Here we go. My fidget magnets. Ooh, look at, they're magnets, and you can put them together any way you want because they're magnets. I play with these a lot. If you guys hear the sound of this, that means I'm playing with balls in the background. That's my balls alert. Wait, I think you know which game you're talking about. I saw some demos. Yeah, it's called Helene. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. There's not enough, like, what's the word I want? Vowels for me to know the word. Your guess on the Fire Emblem being a prequel or sequel? Grey Graves, I am going to say it is a prequel because of 2 reasons. One, there's a big gold statue of Nemesis at one point in time behind Cal. The weapons are there. Some bitch has a gun. And I don't think Fire Emblem would ever come out and say which one of the three houses routes were canon. So that's why I think it is set in the past. Is because there's 3 routes. And they'll never come out and be like, yo, this route was canon, this route was not. So that's my thoughts on it, anyway. That's a nice pink for an axolotl. Well, I'm going to make you smile. Watch. I'm scared. You don't know the kind of things that make me smile. I like the world's worst jokes you've ever heard. Oh, I'm going to tell you guys an embarrassing story, but it's true. And I just think you guys should think about this as you carry on your life and you look for like a life partner. Matt said the most romantic thing he's ever said to me the other day. He said, "Hey, I found a 2-hour documentary talking about the timeline of the video game I've currently been playing that you're watching with me, and I've already listened to it just a little bit to make sure the person's voice isn't annoying. Would you want to watch it with me while we eat a pizza?" And that is the most romantic thing anybody has ever said to me. So just think about that. Think about that. If you're like, hey, I don't know if this person is right with me, right for me. Think, hey, will this person ever say the most romantic thing? Which is, do you want to watch a 2-hour YouTube documentary about the lore of a video game you're interested in? And the voice act, and they already checked to make sure that the narrator wasn't going to be fucking annoying. My dad is pissed at everyone again. Therapy rock. Did you piss in your pants? Can someone quote that? Was they think you dropped something? It was your smile. You look great with it. Bitch, you can't see my face. A keeper, Matt with Riz, is so romantic. Relationship goals, peak romance. He even vetted the voice was listenable. Listen, that's a very important thing, though. You could be like, yo, I've got this 2-hour, like, you could be like, I've got the world's most interesting documentary you want to listen to, Wazzy. But if I turn that shit on and your voice is incomprehensible or garbage, I'm not listening to it. I don't care how interesting the subject matter is. You could be saying the exact way to, like, win $1 bajillion, but if your voice sucks, I ain't listening. That's how I think it goes. Oh my God, I hope you can escape the household soon then. I'm praying for your safety. Like I said, therapy rock. I'm not advocating violence, but I am advocating what you do with your therapy rock is your business, and I am legally not held responsible. But hear me out. Morgan Freeman narrator. I'm mid on it, honestly. Weak, he said chokingly. So anyway, I watched this 2-hour documentary on the background of fucking Cyberpunk 2020. It started in the 1800s, and considering the game starts in 2020 or 2077, it's a long fucking thing, and there's a lot of things that go down. But yeah, anyway, I enjoyed it. It was a really good video. Cyberpunk 2020. I mean, that's where we are right now. Cyberpunk 2077. Shut up. I fuck up the name of the game every single time. All right, there we go. We got our pink axolotl body. Now I gotta wait for him to dry so I can paint his dongles and then his eyes and shit. I'll probably just Sharpie his eyes. Do you think I should outline them, you guys? Maybe I should do a little test to see how I feel about it. I'm going to do a quick little test. Okay, John D. Silverhands is from 2020, I think. He is, actually. I know this because I watched the thing. All right. Now, do I like... Oh, I should probably wait till this dries before I start running Sharpie through it. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I think outlining them will help it pop more. We'll see how I feel. I'm going to let that dry for a second. I'm going to move on to the Pinguine. And we'll see how I feel. Oh, God. Italian G-Run. Italianing Garun. Oh, fuck. I don't know how to say this fucking name. Says, madness combats my therapy. But this can also do... Like I said, therapy rock has many uses. You can talk to it. You can hold it in your hands to help ground you during a panic attack. Or you can throw it at somebody who is causing you problems. you know, therapy rock. When I got the Harry Potter audiobooks gifted to me, I saw they were American people doing the voices. I deleted that crap and found the ones narrated by Stephen Fry. Cyberpunk is still a sore subject for me. Well, such is life. Exploding penis man. Is there a way to not make his penis explode? Madness Combat mentioned. I don't know about that. I do remember Penis Explosion Man from that game. I didn't know what was happening at first, and I was like, why is only his penis on fire? And then Matt had to explain, oh, Ozzy, he must have had a cybernetic enhancement on his penis, and now it is now it is defaulting, and his penis is exploding. And I was like, oh no, it's great. Therapy Grenade can do too. What was the command we used when Wazzy flubbed somebody's name? It's exclamation flub. F-L-U-B, I believe, is how I spell it, unless I'm having a psychopathic moment. Damn, haven't heard someone mention Madness Combat in years. To comes natural. Rock. Yeah, I'm being a flesh tuber today. For this whole week, you guys get to see my real human hands. Look at them. They're flesh. Enjoy the fleshiness. This is the only week you get this. Except for Extra Life. But Extra Life you get to see all of me and you get to see me be electrocuted. It's great fun. I played the Corpo route, and the reason his penis explodes is because he gets a penis cybernetic enhancement. Penis cybernetic, what is called. Is it group therapy if we all decide to stone people with therapy rocks? I mean, yes, technically. But remember, make sure she's a witch first. If she turns you into a newt, you may stone her. Even if you get better. Wazzy, you have small hands. No, I don't! Look at how big that hand is! Did I not show it to you next to the Gundam? It's a huge... I got big old hands. I'm not small. What's next? You're gonna tell us that to touch grass? Oh, I won't go that far. Listen, I'm not gonna tell you guys to touch grass. That's too big of a step. I just want you guys to drink water once in a while. I think if, like, one of you drinks water, like, more than normal, then, like you're normally like, I choose Monster. And then just one day before you choose a Monster, you choose a water and you go, thanks, Wazzy. That'll be the highlight. I'll never tell you guys to touch grass, mostly because I live in Canada and I have horrible things to tell you guys. It is very actively fall in Canada right now. We are definitely headed towards winter. And it is a time. So, you know, don't go touch grass because it's winter now, almost. Woo, live chair electric chair executions. Shooting people in Roblox is therapy too. Penis Explode Man sounds like he's got the worst fate in the Cyberpunk universe. Even worse than everyone's favorite in Edge Runners. Put it around a can of soda. You know I don't drink spicy water. That final was maybe 1 or 2 centimeters tall. Of course she has small hands. She's only 5 apples tall. I'm currently animating that. Kakashi and Nugget are both in that animation of that clip. For those who don't know, I'm doing a lot of clip work right now for animation. I'm kind of stepping away from the longer form ones. Yeah, that's pretty acceptable. That's a pretty good penguin, I think. Water is deadly. I'll never drink water. Looks at my Coke. I should get water later. See? Does Matt drink spicy water? Matt does drink spicy water. I can't drink spicy water because the carbonation hurts my little face. I'm just a little guy and I have a little face. I know you can't see this right now, so I'm trying to shade it. There, I'm going on to the giraffe. See, there's the Pingu, there's the giraffe. My workplace had a Hot Pocket vote. And by a landslide, pepperoni Hot Pockets won. There's nothing wrong with pepperoni Hot Pockets. I don't know why this is a problem. I drink tea with enough sugar to take down an elephant. Plague Doctor, that's not... That's not what I want. There was a time where I hadn't drank anything, took one sip of soda and went, damn, I wish I had water. I am healing. Listen, as you get older, you'll figure out how quenchy water is. Take this from an ancient old woman. Look at my wrinkly old hand. Like, you can see my veins coming in. Isn't that weird? Like, that's how old I'm getting. You can start seeing my veins under my shitty ass skin. I'm becoming an old lady. The older you get, the more you're like, I wish for just a simple water. Trust me on that one. Once again, you cannot handle soda. You are only 5 apples tall. You're just a little guy. Listen, that's different. I feel that's different. Me not handling soda is different from being 5 apples tall. Because children love soda. This is how you can prove I'm not a toddler. It's because toddlers love soda pop. And I am not a toddler because I do not drink a soda pop. And I'm ancient and you can see the veins in my hand. Drink enough Mountain Dew to pee green. No, Ace, that is the opposite of what I said. Oh yeah, somebody thought I was like 14. Well, Kakashi, I have unfortunate news for you, buddy. Black don't crack, so you are going to look 14 until you are about 82. And then you're going to look real old. So I apologize, but this is your fate. Nobody is ever going to be able to guess your age, but that's okay because you're going to always look young because black don't crack. This is a true statement. As someone who's white and you can see my veins. And I'm not even 40. I'm sure that's bad. Should I try this, Gru? Yep, my undiagnosed ADHD craves sugar, but my almost 30-year-old body will absolutely tell that bitch there's a limit. I'm currently at home with my sister. My sisters are only buying cola. I want my regular angry water back. I should really buy some. You're right, toddlers drink apple juice. I love apple juice. I have chocolate milk in the fridge downstairs. I'm gonna drink after stream. I don't drink it before stream because it makes my voice go all like blah, 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 blah. Like, listen, before all this began, at one point in time, I wanted to be a voice actor until I found out I couldn't read. And that's kind of like a requirement for being a voice actor is being able to read and also being good at voice acting. But like most people, I was delusional in like being like, I could be a voice actor. And one of the tips I read was like, do not drink milk before you go voice act. And that is very, very true. Do not do that. So I don't do that before stream anymore. I try not to drink too much soda because it makes me burp a lot. But damn, do I love me an ice cold Sprite. No, I think the colder a spicy water is, the more it hurts me. The more...
You're not a real person.
The more crisp, the more it hurts. I've accepted this fate as well. I just want to go to the doctor without somebody asking me if I need a parent or guardian to sign my papers. Damn, I'm jealous. When I was 14, people mistook me for old enough to have kids. Raku called me ma'am the other day, and I almost had a heart attack. I don't feel I'm old enough to be a ma'am yet. I don't like that. I don't like the yes ma'am thing. I mean, you're technically 33. That's close to 40. I am 35. It is 2025 now. You can always tell how old I am based on the year. Wait, pump the brakes on that. I guess you could tell how old anybody is based on the year, but like, listen, I meant that a different way than the way it came out of my mouth. I know what I said was very generic, but like, it was different. Because if you're born in 1990, you just kind of like add Shut up. Shut the fuck up, crew. Shut the fuck up. We're not having this conversation. Fuck. Was that a stupid thing to say? Yes, but there was sense to it. Also, thanks to genetic, I stopped aging at 16, so I look 27. So I look like I'm still in high school. So you've got Benjamin Button disease. Also, hello, Ozzy. I'm here. Hi, Sir K. A giraffe is his name, Steve. A penguin, look at the top left. It's my favorite. Yeah, you guys can win one of the therapy rocks we paint today. We got an axolotl, a penguin, and a giraffe. We're in the process of doing them all. That's why we've got a channel point redemption on the bottom. Please remember, when you put the channel point redemption in, you are going to need me to give me a physical address to send this rock to. I can't just send it to, like, Nowheresville. So if you're like, I really don't want Wazzy having my address, then don't enter, I guess I should say. Some people say I'd make a good VA, but personally I don't see it, that being the case. But then again, I tend to be a very quiet person. I get what you meant. You guys will never know how old I am based on the year. Shut up, Daddy! Since when was soda referred to as spicy water? Since all the time. The sweet tea recipe in the restaurant I learned today is basically 5 of the big tea bags, 5 gallons of water, and 5 pounds of sugar. Jesus Christ! My age is simple to calculate. The current year minus 2020. My current age. Well, good
You're
morning,
not a
you
real
crafty
person.
princess. Hi, Almighty. This is physical week. This is flesh tube week. You get to see my fleshy hands all week, except tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow is art requests like normal. But Thursday we're painting a matte Funko Pop. Kakashi got me a Funko Pop, and I'm gonna make it matte. So. Well, if Random wins, just send it to me. I could walk to his house. I asked her to paint a rock like a potato, and she said no. Maybe in the future. I paint a rock like Swiss cheese. Oh my God! You don't even know, Legion. Legion, the last time I painted therapy rocks on stream, I didn't give them away. Here is the therapy rocks I painted last time. I got a Furby with googly eyes and I heart cheese. Those are the previous therapy rocks. These ones I didn't give away.
You're not a real person.
Because we were just painting them last time. These ones are a bit heftier, but I decided I didn't like how hefty these therapy rocks were, because like this is a big bitch. And then I did I Heart Cheese. So those are my other therapy rocks that I have. But these therapy rocks, these are for you guys. I've never heard of it as spicy water. Minus 2020? Ain't that like 5 years old? And the snake could eat the rock. Face webcams, thus force known as flesh tubers. You have some very handsome hands. No, I don't. I've got lines in them, you guys. Look at that. I'm getting old. Look how ancient I'm getting. Look at the lines in them.
Me up, it's my Furby.
I changed my Alexa's light name to Dummy Light. Because I got to turn on the light saying the TV doesn't support that. Yes, jeez. You can always have the camera pointed at your hands when you draw tomorrow's stream. That's true. I could do a traditional drawing stream tomorrow. I was going to have Pwoops with me. I should actually look at that because I did ask Pwoops if they wanted to join me tomorrow. I didn't confirm whether or not they did. Also, speaking of art streams and stuff, I'm currently animating, and Kakashi and Nugget are in the next animation. Well, not the next, but I'm switching the style and doing... I already mentioned this, I think. I'm doing shorts, which are stream clips. So your guys' worms might appear in stream clips, and you guys have no right to say otherwise. because I legally own your worm ass. So your worm ass made appear in a short, and that's your own fault. There we go. There's our little giraffe-in. Now we could go back to the axolotl and do the next part. Whoop whoop. It's not quite dry yet. But I'm actually off this week, so I'll be able to catch more streams lately. Well, that's good, but also I want you to focus on your schoolwork, become more educated. I just want the best for you guys, because when you guys do the best, that means crew is the best. So you gotta do good to not let me down, because the entire crew is counting on you guys to be good at whatever the fuck it is you do. You signed a contract, now Wazzy owns your soul. We are legally compromised. Ludwig Kaiser should appear in the short. Ludwig Kaiser does not show up nearly enough. Darn road construction workers. God damn it, Ballistic, are you driving right now? You guys know I fucking hate that, right? Texting and driving is the worst. It pisses me off so fucking bad, and Froggy does it all the time. And it is my least favorite aspect of Froggy. Froggy could be 5 minutes late to every stream, but promise me he'd never text again, and I would be okay with that. It is literally my least favorite hobby. Like, don't fucking do that, crew. If you are behind the wheel, don't text and drive. If you're in the passenger seat, I don't give a shit what you do. I play Pokemon Go in the passenger seat. But that's because I'm a sociopath and I'm trying to get to level 50 before the fucking thing runs out. So Breezy, if you see me jump incredibly in levels, it's because I have been grinding. I'm doing great at school. Staying on top of assignments. I got all A's and I have to do a quiz to do tomorrow, so I'll probably get that after stream. Does Froggy at least use like voice to text? No, he doesn't. One time I was in the car with Froggy and he was driving us somewhere because we were visiting him, and he's in the car and he looks down at his phone and he laughs and it's in his lap and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, the friend in the group chat just sent a funny meme in the group chat, and I was like, Froggy, you are driving! And he's like, I'm at a stoplight, Wazzy. And I'm like, doesn't fucking matter. Don't you pull that shit on me. Don't you pull the I'm at the stoplight, Wazzy. I can look at my phone, because that doesn't work for me. Why? Because my ass is on a bicycle and my ass is the one gonna get run over. Anyway, good night, crew. Night, Ballistic. I use voice to text, then looks at phone before sending. I'm at level 48, and I don't think I'm going to make it to level 50 by October. Oh, I'm doing it. Honestly, I never text and drive, but I do have Pandora going, but that's something that doesn't require attention. What? I don't think so. I think someone doesn't like Ludwig Kaiser. Don't worry, Jimmy. You're getting your match against Ludwig Kaiser at fucking CWF Rebellion. Pandora's a music app. Oh! That's wild. Oh, shit, that was too big. Ooh, you're just gonna have to have a big-toed fucking axolotl. Oopsie poopsie. That's the great thing about painting. You can fuck up and then it's just fucked up, I guess. I'm evil and use Spotify. CWF joke stream. Everyone versus Ludwig Kaiser. Man, I wish I could do everyone. The most I could do, I think, is 8 people v1. Axolotls got their nails did. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't ask so many stupid questions. Anyway, I have big ideas for the wrestling event. So if you want to participate in the CWF wrestling event, you don't have to do anything except for sign up. And then I take care of the rest. And it's fun times. Mods and Greg versus Ludwig Kaiser. I don't think I'd ever make a human form of Greg, except if you guys unlock Crew Masume during Crewvember. But that's probably the only exception.
Uh-oh.
I kind of like Greg being, like, just, you know, the representation of all of Crew. Craig, of course, represents all of Crew. Wormrack just took my gun and pulled the trigger, but that's my bit. As a son of a nail tech, I gotta say, those are some good-ass nails. We will unlock Crew Masume. We must. I don't think you will. I'm gonna put the full body ones pretty high, because doing a full body of every single worm sounds very hard. And very time-consuming, and I'm gonna be honest. I still gotta read Homestuck. There. So I put... I'm trying to get shadow on it, because my lighting in here sucks ass for live shit. But I put little spots on his butt, because I thought it would look cute. I'll do his face after he fully dries.
You're not a real person.
But that's my thought there. Now we got to do the yellow on this guy. Remember, crew, don't drink your fucking paint water. Fun, real fact. Paint water, bad. Do not drink. Place your bets now how to maybe multiply your Toxicoins now by betting against Ludwig Kaiser. We need to make Wazzy draw us as pretty anime girls before the world ends. I was about to ask if you saw the newer Mickey Mouse shorts. Then I looked up, they started in 2013. Ouch. I did see those because, fun fact, Almighty, those came out right before I went on a Disney cruise, which was a real thing that I did. It was great. We walked onto the boat and they were like, "What are your names?" And I'm like, "Wazzy." And Matt's like, "Matt." And they're like, "Welcome aboard, Princess Wazzy and Prince Matt." And I was like, hee hee hee. It was a great time. My favorite, the whole reason I went on a Disney cruise besides some other cruise is because on the Disney cruises, there's specifically adults only areas where children cannot get in. And so I went on the Disney cruise because Disney, I like Disney movies. No problem with that. I'm not a Disney adult. I just enjoyed the movies. And also they specifically don't let kids in the adult pool, so I can go into a pool knowing there's not piss in there. Also, I didn't want to go on an adults cruise because I didn't want some weirdo to like hit on me or something. I didn't want to book a cruise and then find out it's a swingers cruise and there's nothing but like 60-year-old men there ready to hit on you. So that's why I went on a Disney cruise. Anyway, the point is, I went on a Disney cruise right around 2013, and like, I think it was 2014. I can't remember. We'll have to ask Matt. We went on the Disney cruise and those shorts were already out and they played those on some of the channels and I like fucking, there was one point in time I was in the pool and they had a big screen and I was just watching those floating on a dinghy in the middle of the pool watching this. And then I went to go get Pinocchio pizza because the pizza place was open all night and I was like, "Give me a fucking pizza, Pinocchio." It was great. It was great fun. So I may finally got a plate, so we'll have some spare cash for Crew Masume Gold. Don't do that, guys. Don't listen. Focus on yourselves first. Wazzy last. Always think of yourself first, and then your crew for what you first. Your crew friends next. Wazzy last. That's how you should do it. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna outline these ones to see how I feel about it. Yeah, I think it does pop more when you outline it. Okay. We're probably going to outline these. Yeah. Okay, I just got back home, and I did get my idea to you because we got sidetracked. We stopped by Dollar General, and they were doing a 70% off deal on almost everything, so we got a bunch of groceries. From there, we went next door, and I was surprised. There was a real Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, see? Piggly Wiggly is a real thing. Also, hi, Swift Leader. Lead poisoning. I think I'm going to drink paint now. Crew, drink paint water. It's got a nice color. No, it doesn't actually. It's like milky. It's kind of milky, but not like acceptable milk. Weird that the Disney is one of those cruise ships that make the effort to make adults only areas. Yeah, because there's literally, so how the Disney cruise worked was there was like literal places that parents would just drop off their kids. And then they would have like it was a daycare. Cause like when we got on there, a dude came and took us on a tour and showed us where you drop off your children and stuff. And we're like, oh, we're not traveling with children. And he's like, oh, good. He's like, but if you want to walk around in there and see how well children would be taken care of. And there was an animation station in there. And I was like, holy shit, Matt, just drop me off and leave me here. I thought it was pretty fucking dope. And it was. I would highly recommend if you're like, I want to go on a cruise. I would recommend Disney because they were actually really dope. Also, the only cruise I know of where you can get food 24/7. A lot of other places were like, no, we close down at this certain time. Nah, not the Disney cruise. They're open 24/7 and you can walk by and you could get, they have like Pinocchio pizza. Don't ask me why it's called Pinocchio pizza. They had like Pinocchio pizza and then right outside was a serve yourself ice cream thing. And then like you would just ask, you would go to Pinocchio pizza and ask for a cone and they'd give you a cone and then you just go to the soft serve ice cream place and fuck yourself up. It was great. They also, if it's late at night, there's not anybody watching, so nobody cares if you just stick your head under the ice cream thing and go, nah, because there's no security out there, so it's fine. Anyway, that was a long time ago, but that was a thing that my grandparents paid for me and Matt, and it was a fun time. They were like, we'll put you on a cruise. And I was like, I don't want to go on a cruise with my grandma. And she's like, no, this is your wedding gift. And then we went on fucking a Disney cruise and they paid for it. Those shirts were great. I remember why I was bringing it up, though. I can't find what episode it is, but there's one where Mickey is Sneaky Paws Pluto dressed up as Minnie, and the line off, I'm now off to get my nails did, followed by Minnie also saying the same line. It's just funny to hear as an official Disney cartoon line. My favorite of those Disney cartoons is like Mickey and Minnie are like traipsing along, and they're like, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, and then Minnie trips, and she falls flat on her face, and Mickey goes, oh, what happened? And it just fucking, it sends me into laughter every fucking time. Oh yeah, I remember from elementary art school class where the paint and water would get all moldy and gray like that. I woke up from my 30-minute nap, and my first thought was I was late to class, but until I remember I don't have classes anymore. I'm thinking of my mom first. Sorry, Wazzy. I'm going to try to help my mom open up her shop by lending her money. Get that in writing. Hold on. No, I got to give advice here. Get that in fucking writing. Okay? I don't care if you're about to be like, oh, but Wazzy, it's family. No, I don't give a shit. Do not lend money to family unless you're willing to lose said money. And then also follow up to that, make sure you get it in writing, because if there's anywhere you don't want to have miscommunication, it is with family. So make sure you get it in writing so that you can, everybody is on the same page. Financial advice with your pal Wazzy. We're learning lots of things today. You're such a toddler. Pinocchio is Italian. Yay, free food, because Pinocchio is Italian. It's that simple. Imagine someone getting some ice cream and someone's just standing there shoveling all the ice cream onto a comically large spoon. Seriously, peeps, look up the 2013 Mickey Mouse and Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse. They are wonderful. Also have a paper trail to follow up on Nodders and notarized by a licensed person. I wouldn't have to go far as a notary, but even just an email, like a quick email to be like, hey, Mom, I was glad to lend you the money for your shop. You don't have to rush to pay me back, but if you could start paying me back by 2027, that would be super dope. That kind of thing. Hey, Wazzy, as a new cat dad, how does one teach them to piss in the litter box? Jimmy, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I've never got a cat that didn't know to just piss in the litter box. Every cat I've owned, they fucking knew. They just were like, that's where I piss. I've never got a cat not from a shelter where they already knew the proper places to piss. So I don't know how to teach them. That's where they piss. From my knowledge, they know how to do that when you pick them up from the store. That's what mine did. Actually, I say that, but I'm going to be honest with you. Mine are actually awful at it. Tail always pisses outside the box. For some reason, my cats think if they are standing in the litter box, then their ass must definitely be in the litter box. And pissing...
Oh.
And then she just pisses on the floor, and you're like, that's... Your ass wasn't in the box, little lady. And she's like, nope, I'm pretty sure my ass was in the box, so I just started pissing. So we have little plastic mats outside their litter box so that when Tail just pisses, as she do, it'll at least land somewhere not on the carpet. Google's your friend, Jimmy. Ask YouTube. Maybe they don't like the litter you brought. You have a picky cat. That's also true. You could have a picky cat. My cats, luckily, are not at all picky. As long as their feet are touching litter, they just start pissing. And they're like, yep, this is where we piss now. I have a funny meme idea coming. A thing with the PA gang. Don't fucking bring the PA gang in this. Fuck you, Baltimore. There's my giraffe, everybody. What do you think of giraffes so far? He's going to have eyes. Don't worry, we're working on it. All right, back to axolotl. Now comes the hard part, the face. I just got to make sure it's dry. It's not 100% dry. Son of a bitch. Okay. Remind me of the bricks, the dumb of bricks Malamute we had.
Hey, yo,
Tell her
what
to
the-
get off the couch. She would put one of her front legs on the ground and then look at me like, what? I'm off. My cat B shits on the floor anytime her sister Alex uses the box because Alex does not cover her shit. Also, bye, Legion. Very cute giraffe. I'm a giraffe. What is PA gang? Oh, Swift Leader, do not. Oh, God. Oh, man. PA is, from what I understand, Pennsylvania. And some of the crew members here, an unfortunate majority of... We have a majority of two things. Tokusatsu fans and bitches who love... Or bitches from PA. And those are like our main talk secure people. There's people from Pennsylvania... There's people that like tokusatsu, and then there's the rest of us. And yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. I actually got this done quicker than I thought I would. So, yeah. That's how it is. I made a meme about this very experience. Like I said, it's like... When we made that fucking bingo card of what it takes to be a crew member. And like if you get a bingo on the bingo card, you're officially a crew member. And 100% like there's some horrifyingly Venn diagrams of toxic of the toxic crew. Yeah, anyway. That's me talking about stuff. I didn't have a plan for today, honestly. I was just going to paint things, and it's honestly taking me a lot shorter to paint, like, to do everything than I thought it would. I thought it was going to take me a lot longer. Here's the start of the fucking thing. Well, I'm from the Midwest, but gang seems too cool for the Midwest. Midwest gaggle, perhaps? There's a bingo card. I need to find it and judge myself heavily if I don't fit in. That's exactly 100% what you should do. I don't know where it is. Midwest madness. God damn it. Eh. Come on. Come on, Sharpie pen. I might have to go get my other Sharpie pens. I don't know if I have any more secretly hidden away. I have a lot of... Oh! Remember when I used to have that old job and I stole a bunch of supplies? This was one of them. This was one of the many supplies I stole from my old job. Dual-tipped Sharpies. If you have a chance to get a dual-tipped Sharpie with a thick end and a thin end, do it. It's like the greatest fucking thing. I love dual-tipped Sharpies. Yes. Perfect. Yeah, Sharpie pens would definitely help in this situation, but you know what? We make do. Country girls make do. Midwest mid-tier? A clouder, like a group of do you mean chowder? Midwest chowder? Wait, is TN Midwest or Southwest? I don't know what TN is. I have a humble request that anyone here has a bingo card. They are willing to DM it to me. I think I might still have it on my fucking desktop. Hold on 1 minute. I know it's somewhere in the Discord. Where? I do not know. But I'm sure it must be. See, the problem with painting is you can't redo it when you fuck it up. Like, I can't just copy-paste like I can when I'm digitally drawing. When I draw one good eye, that's the good eye. And I don't have to worry about it anymore. Tennessee is not Midwest, me think. Ayo. God, do I have it up here? Hold on. Bingo card. Where are you?
Bruh.
I don't know if I have it, actually. I'm looking. Birthday, card one, crew bingo. Hold on, wait. Whoa. Whoa, I have it. I do have it. I do have crew bingo. Hold on. I will put it on, I'll just drop it in the Discord, actually. I will put it in the Discord under Talk Secure Memes. Crew bingo. There you go. It has on there, crew bingo. Illegally download things. You're an idiot baby. You have ADHD. You like animals. You have bad memory. You're a narc. You're unlucky. You like bad memes. You're sleepy. You have a hyperfixation. You're a little guy. You're illiterate or dyslexic. You got the tism. You've got a weird body. You're insane. You're a procrastinator. You're a variety of queer. The internet. You go on the internet too much. You bully people. You're cringe. You like bread. You're anxious, you have bad fashion, or you're injured or unhealthy. I got bingo. Ingo, listen, I'm gonna fill this out ASAP. Damn, I knew I was meant to be here. Exactly. It's the glue that binds the crew, is our insanity. It's just a little bit of insanity. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't strike me with things. I'm fucking focusing. Anyway, the point of it is that, you know, there's some very weird Venn diagrams I notice about you guys of like the tokusatsu fans and other weird shit that you guys like that I'm like, what? How is it you all find me? How did you get here? I looked at this for 5 seconds and I already see 3 bingos. Yeah, see? That's how you know you're supposed to be here. That's... The whole thing is because I think I'm all of it. Well, I'm not all of it. I can't be all of it. But it's taken from very real things I've noticed about crew. All right, there's our axolotl preface. I hope I don't fuck up the face. Should I outline? Yeah, I should probably outline that other one. I'm going to outline his other little fins. I got 3 bingos. Of course you did. Unlucky. I'm going to look at the 3 spaces, the 3 separate losses in CWF. You should. Listen. I am very, very unlucky, especially when it comes to, like, gotcha pull games. Never ask me to gotcha pull anything because I will lose. I'm saving... For those of you who play the Horse Girl game, there's a Horse Girl coming out next called Amazon, and I really want her. And so I'm going to pull for her. But I promise you, I won't get her. I've saved up a shitload of little points to try to get her. But I don't think I'm going to get her. But fuck if I won't try. Also, Swift Leader, you get your hair cut at the goddamn Dunkin' Donuts. Of course you're supposed to be here. Let's just, like, if I could make one that was just the insane shit I've heard you guys do. Because I'm going to be 100% honest. I think you guys are certifiably insane. I feel sometimes like I am, like, the mental doctor, like somebody sent you here on purpose and I'm like supposed to cure you because some of you guys have said the most insane shit I've ever heard in my life. All right, we're going to do the face and pray I don't fuck it up. Sorry, I just made the lines a bit thicker so it looks more like a Wazzy one. 5 bingos for me. Did you get the whole thing filled out? Okay, I'm going to give him his little eyes, and then you guys tell me if he needs a mouth. This does not work good. I'm going to probably need to do a little black dot of paint. I will stretch and hydrate. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I don't have a snack right now because I have water here that I'm not supposed to eat. I got too much paint to have a snack, but I will stretch and hydrate and refund that. Okay, where is my actual water? There we go. I'm missing narc, illiterate, and dyslexic in bad fashion. Swift Leader, you get your hair cut at the fucking Dunkin' Donuts. You have bad fashion. I don't know how to tell you guys this. If you're here, you probably have bad fashion. Pinky, tell me what you're wearing right now so that I can diagnose all of crew with bad fashion. that bad fashion right now. I'm fucking wearing dungarees, for fuck's sakes. You can't see it, but I'm wearing fucking dungarees. They're green. They're army green. I'm wearing dungarees and a t-shirt that you can probably see my bra through because it's a very thin t-shirt, but it's kind of warm out. And you know what? I didn't think of it beforehand. All right, crew. Here's our little axolotl. Tell me if you think he needs a mouth. Do you think he needs mouth? He's got little dots on his butt. I'm not highlighting those because those are just parts. Do you think he needs a mouth? Pinky says, I'm just wearing some shorts and a shirt. A wide mouth. No, good. A small smile. Toothy grin. I'm seeing a lot of different. Okay, here are our 3 options. I'll draw them out for you guys. Here are our 3 options. No mouth. 1 is no mouth. 2 is just a widow smile. 3 is meep. And 4 here are our 3 different options. 1 is no mouth, 2 is just a little smile, 3 is a big long, and then 4 is knee. And 5 is do. Okay, and then 5 is kitty face. How about that? Now I'm going to start a poll, okay? Everyone prepare yourself. Nice. Mods, nobody fuck with me. We're going to start a poll. Mouth. And we'll go for 2 minutes. And we'll go none. Little smile. A line. Teeth. Or kitty. I'm starting the poll. God damn it, who ran a poll without me? Which one of you mods ran a poll while I was working on it? Anyway, here are your options. Oh my god, you are a one-finger typer. I am! I type like this. I'm a hunt and pecker, they call it. Sarla goes, it was me. Damn it, Sarlan, I was in the process of it. But I'm a hunt and pecker. I use one finger on each hand. And that's how I type. And again, I want to remind everybody, before I was a full-time content creator, I was a receptionist, and I typed on the computer all the fucking time. And nobody once said anything about me just being a hunt and peck kind of typer. Nobody gave a shit. Oh, it looks like little kitty mouth is gonna win. But yeah, 100%. I just type like this. That's how I do it. I'd be like W-E-D-D-D-D-D-D-D-D-D-D-D-D-D. That's how I type. This is the thing. Here, I'll type a message to crew right now. I'll be like, hello, crew. It is Wazzy. See, like that. That's how I type. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I posted my bingo in the Get to Know crew. Good. Better than my dad. Same. All right. Looks like Little Kitty Mouth wins it. We're going with Kitty Mouth, everybody. I used to have a word per minute of like 110. I have no idea what my word per minute is. Here we go, crew. One therapy rock done. Completely. There's our little axolotl. Last time I tested, I was like 80. Am I old? Of course. We're all old. We're all just different variations of old. All right, penguin time. I got to outline this penguin. Penguin. Have you guys ever seen that video? It's a video of this French guy who's like trying to pronounce English, and he's like so positive he's correct on it. And it's just so, it's so fucking funny because he's just like, he sees the word penguin and he's like, penguin, penguin, penguin. And then he plays it back and he's like, nailed it. Streamer bullies chat real time. I always bully you guys. If you came here expecting not to get bullied, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, look at Wilkins. I made a bot to ban him. I think there's a website to find out. There's like 4 or more people that posted their results in general. Oh, that's fair. Wherever. If I win the penguin, can I name it Gunther? You can name it whatever. When you guys win your therapy rock, you can name it whatever you want. I will say this, though. If Ryura, or I think... I gotta check. If Ryura, Big White Bear, or Valiant win, one of the 4 of you fucks that already are winning are getting a postcard for Extra Life. If you're already at the point where you're getting a postcard for Extra Life, I'm probably going to hold on to it until we do that, and then I will give it to you with all your other stuff, if that's cool with you guys. Just because I'll already be sending you stuff. And we gotta do a little bit around his... Oh my god. Holy shit! Look at how cute this fucking penguin is! Shut the fuck up, everybody! Look at the fucking penguin! I think he turned out so cute! Have you heard Benedict Cumberbatch say penguin? No, I haven't. Look, cute little Pingu Newt Newt. My car is actually named Newt Newt. I actually have a question for you guys. Do you guys and your family name your vehicles? Because, like, growing up, my family always named their vehicles because that's how my parents discussed which parent was taking what vehicle. And so they would discuss and be like, oh, I'm taking... Like, we had stupid names for them. I can't even remember all of them as a kid. I'd have to ask my sister or mom if they remember. But I grew up in a household always naming my vehicles. So I named my vehicles when I started getting my vehicles. So the current one I drive is a blue one. I drive a blue something something. Don't ask me what breed it is. I don't know. But its real name is Naoto from Persona 4. But the nickname for Naoto is Newt Newt. So whenever I drive my car, I get in and I'm like, let's go Newt, Newt, Newt. So that's my car. And then before Newt Newt, I had, Majora because it was, a fucking big SUV that was fucking burgundy. My last bicycle was named Beastlaket, and then my current bicycle is named Orpheus Telos, or as I call it, Tel. And that's just how it is. Mine is named Roomba. I curse you with 1 day of vitamins. I didn't take my vitamins today, actually. In a family, I just say which vehicle we are taking, like the red one or the blue one. I didn't. My mom doesn't. My dad doesn't. Although he is a NASCAR enthusiast and knows them by name. My sister, however, has named the family cars. I've never named my cars. I know someone who names their BMW Nagato from Danganronpa. I want to slash the tires for that name. 20-second compilation. Of what? Of what? Of Newt Newt? Or of Benedict Cumberbatch. It's probably Benedict Cumberbatch.
Is penguins. Crested penguins.
Penguins. No, the one I'm thinking of is this. French guy says penguin. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. All that's coming up is Benedict Cumberbatch. I want the French guy. I can't find it right now. I'll find it later. It's not important right now. But there is one of a French guy who's like penguin. Oh yeah, Missy Stream once again. Fuck yeah! Pretty close. Wazzy wins. Anyway, I like naming my vehicles. It's just, even though I only have one, that's how my family used to differentiate. Like my dad had one, I think was called Bubbles, I think, was one of his vehicles, if I recall correctly. Again, I'm going to have to double check because I can't quite remember. My sister names all her vehicles too, so it's not just like, it's not just me. I don't know if my brother does actually, but then again, my brother didn't live with us after a certain point in his life, so... Imagine being a family's only car and finding out your name is the fourth. No, I've had, for myself, not including my family's cars, I've driven that were legally registered under me. I've had 4. I had my very first car, which, it didn't explode, but it the transmission was not great. It was a standard, and I busted the transmission on it because it was my very first car, and I was learning how to drive transmission, like draw standard on it. And so eventually it fucking, it didn't do well. And then I had just a shitty little car that my dad bought me just so I would stop borrowing his cars all the time. And that one eventually just died for some reason. I don't know. And then I had the burgundy one named Majora that I spent way too much money on. And Matt's dad sold it to me. And it was... I eventually traded it in. And then I got Newt, which I have now. So... those are my 4 cars. And here is my fucking giraffe! Holy shit! I did it, everybody! There is our 3 little therapy rocks. Good for holding to ground yourself, good for throwing at people, and good for talking to. Whatever your therapy needs are at the minute, Therapy Rock can help. Whether you've got violence in your heart or on your mind, Therapy Rocks can help at any time. We got axolotl, we got penguin, and we got a fucking giraffe. So, if you guys haven't put in your name and you want to try to win one of these, do it now, because I'm about to do the giveaway. So if you haven't put in your shit, if you haven't put in to try to win one of the therapy rocks, use your singular point right now to win your therapy rock. I don't know if I'll just randomly assign you a therapy rock or if I should let you pick. I haven't decided that yet. I'll decide that as I start filling it out, the way to win. So, here's how it's going to go. You guys have put your point in to win for your therapy rock. I'm going to put you in a big old wheel. And we're going to spin that wheel 3 times, and you will win a therapy rock. Let me find the wheel. Talk amongst yourselves while I do a bunch of really boring shit in the background that I didn't do previously because that's stupid. I know I have one on here called Wheel. Come on, Wazzy. Oh, yeah, I found it, baby. Oh, it's still set up from Pokemon. All right, well, Okay, we'll fix that. Don't worry, everybody. Great commercial, great art, great rocks. Thanks, Lampy. Therapy rocks. You can throw them at transphobes. If somebody's being transphobic, you've got a rock. We got 33 people, so I don't know. What do you guys think is more fair? First come, first serve for who gets to pick what? And if they're not currently in chat, I'll let whoever is in chat pick, kind of thing. I think that's kind of fair. I think that's most fair. All right, hold on. You're about to see my bullshit stuff in the background. Okay, Sauce Boss put in. And then Ryura. And Chris with several S's. And then Ace. And then Plague Dragon. And then Big White Bear. Kinky. Kakashi. Oh, I should probably put a pause on this. No, I'll wait till I fill them all in and then we'll do that. Aquatic Wolf. Bits. Then Kydra and Donnie. Kydra. Donnie. Ballistic. Don't hit me with things. I'm focusing. You guys are seeing my one finger typing. Random NPC. Jimmy. Wormrack. Aztec. Phoenix. Wolf. I don't care if these are misspelled. If one of you motherfuckers says, Wazzy, you misspelled my name, yes, it's gonna happen. I type one-fingered. Nocturnal. Circunimut. Legion. Almighty. Now remember, if you win, you have to give me a legal address so that I can send this to you. Because I have to actually mail these to you. Unfortunately, I can't just, like, you know, send these through the internet. I wish there was, like, an anonymous way to do that. 6 coins. And Sir Knight Kindly. All right, is everybody in? Let me make sure that's everybody. How about you give us your address and we pick it up from you? No, I'm not doxing myself. I've already doxed myself so many times. There's 33 entries. There's 33 entries. Okay. Are you guys ready? I love how Wazzy's eyes are in the middle of the wheel. Are getting green screened. Why not make 12 rocks, one per dude? Because I only have sometimes. I'm just happy you spelled my name right this time. The last couple of times you haven't spelled Kakashi right. Wazzy, you misspelled my name. Dinosaurier, you weren't even on the list. Wazzy, you spelled my name wrong. A lie. How would I drive up to your house and throw a rock at you? An anonymous way of sending people online sounds like really good, but could wind up bad. Looks like Wazzy just has a colorful mane. All right, are you guys ready? The very first winner. We're just going to do first come, first serve. If the person's not here, we'll just move on to the next person, and we'll do it that way. All right, here we go. First winner up of a therapy rock is Jimmy or Wormrack. It falls onto Wormrack. Wormrack, you did it. You won a therapy rock. Which fucking one would you like? Out of the three here. Wormrack, you have won. I will. Wormrack wants the axolotl. Wormrack. Throw my name, Wazzy B on the back. That's for Wormrack. Where's my thing? Worm. Rack. I'm sorry, Kydra. Wormrack, Axolotl. Coming up next. Hold on, it's being a bitch to me. I don't know if it actually did that spin again. I think I just accidentally clicked it while I was trying to fucking bring it back up. Hold on. I'm not going to count that. Because I was trying to bring it back up. And it's breaking on me. It just spun like 3 times in the background. Okay, come on. Okay, hold on. It's breaking in the background. I gotta make sure Wormrack's off. So this doesn't count. Hold on. We're not gonna let these count. Hold on. Because I gotta take Wormrack off the thing. Because that'll skew it. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sakes, can it please click, please? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, here we go. Wormrack, you are off the list now? Okay. Ready? The next winner is going to be... Sanguine or Snake? We're gonna go to Sanguine. Sanguine, are you here? Did I spell even Sanguine right? I have no idea. Text you my address on Discord. Thank you. Please do that now if you could. I don't know if Sanguine's here. Hold on, let me look at my chat list. I will take Sanguine off the list. Boop, boop. And I will see if Sanguine is even here right now. Sanguine. It says Sanguine's lurking. I can see them on the chat list, but I don't think they're talking. So, let's go to the third and final winner. Rira, Chris, Ace. It's gonna be Chris. It's gonna be Chris. I don't even know who Chris is. Chris, are you even here? Does anybody know who Chris is? Chris? I don't see them on this list. All right, well, congratulations, Chris and Sanguine, if you ever get back to me. I don't even, hold on. Hold on, I don't recognize this chat name. So, I'm doing a follow date checker. I don't even think this person follows me. Would you all be offended if we re-rolled? I'm gonna be honest, this person doesn't even follow me. Not really. Re-roll, re-roll. Taking it off there. Because I want to give to crew. This is a crew thing. Alright! Final roll! We're being illegal. If Chris ever shows up again and is like, where's my therapy rock? Okay, time to share my phone number. Don't share your... Okay. I don't think you have to share your phone number every time that I've sent to somebody. I just lie about what the phone number is. Alright, the final one. Sanguine gets whatever's left over because they haven't talked to me. Ballistic or McWiggle? Ballistic gets it! I don't know if Ballistic's still here either, but at least these names I fucking recognize. Ballistic! Tawny goes, so close. Don't worry. If you guys like this, I will make another Therapy Rock giveaway during November. If you guys enjoyed this and you guys are like, I wish I had a Wazzy Therapy Rock, then you know what? We'll do it again. And I'll make it. But thank you guys for fucking, for like showing interest. If you guys want me to do more Therapy Rocks, I'll do them. Let me see if Ballistic is still here. You know what? I don't see Ballistic or Sanguine. So crew, I'm going to let you guys pick. Which one do you think should go to Sanguine? More Therapy Rocks? You guys will get more Therapy Rocks. Didn't Ballistic have to go due to internet issues? Oh, that's true. I'm going to let you guys choose. Let's run a poll. Let's run a poll. You guys, we'll say Sanguine gets, and then we'll just say, penguin or giraffe. And we'll just start a poll, and then you guys can choose which one Sanguine gets, and then Ballistic gets whichever one not. So, if you think Sanguine should get the giraffe and Ballistic get the penguin, say Sanguine giraffe. If you think Sanguine should get the penguin and Ballistic get the giraffe, say Sanguine penguin. See, it's very simple how I made this. But yeah. Oh my God, Sanguine showed up. Sanguine, never mind. Poll canceled. Poll canceled. Sanguine, you're here. Which Therapy Rock would you like? Ballistic Beast gets the next. You like the penguin? You get the penguin. You can have the penguin. Wormbrack gets the axolotl. You get the penguin. Ballistic gets this. And I will take a picture of them because I know this camera's not the greatest because unfortunately my better camera I use for my VTuber self, and it's a bitch to take my VTuber camera and put it up here, so that's why this camera's shoddy. But I'll take a picture of it and put it in the Discord so that you guys can see. And if you guys like this, then you know what? For not Extra Life, for Crewvember, I'll make a 10 poll, and we will sit here and I'll paint 10 Therapy Rocks, and I will do 10 giveaways. How about that? Wait, Wazzy, you have a logo on your wrist? I do have my logo on my wrist. If you ever find my corpse floating in a river, you'll know it's me because you'll see the logo on my wrist. Can we make it an even dozen? You know what? For my 12 little dudes, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll find 12 Therapy Rocks. I have to go quick, though, because the season for getting rocks is ending because it's almost... In Canada, it's fucking cold, eh? So you know what? I'll go to my secret Therapy Rock place. Don't tell Matt, okay? The place I get good Therapy Rocks is in that place that says no trespassing, which I actually made a video about. And you know what? You guys have been good. So why don't I show you guys the video? Hold on. Why don't we just do this? Hold on. We're going to be a little fucking sneaky guys today. I actually animated it. This is going to the patrons sometime later this week. But I'll show you guys.
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
I still have to edit this video because I haven't put any worms in it, and I kind of want... So, for the record, I'm just going to tell you guys what's going on. YouTube is not going too well, and it's very hard to make videos when you don't have context and when you don't have... It's getting harder and harder to do the if so fact so and the parody kind of content. So what I'm doing is I'm taking clips from stream and I'm animating them. We're going to go that way and see how that does for a while because maybe that'll help and because I have bills to pay. So we gotta change course. And you know what, I've actually been watching these shorts of something I don't even, it's somebody playing a D&D campaign, but they've made shorts and animated them, and they're real fucking funny. And I don't even like watching other people play Dungeons and Dragons, but I've been watching these shorts and I think they're funny as shit. I can't tell you what they are because I don't even know. I just recognize the animation when it shows up on my feed. And then I'm like, hee hee, it's these guys. If anyone knows it, there's like an animated, there's a raccoon and a mouse and a frog. And the frog I know is named Peggy because there's this one clip. And they're like, am I going to find out why they call you Peggy? And I think, I see these and I'm like, these are fucking hilarious. And I don't even know the context of anything. I don't watch this. I don't know nothing about it. But I think the animations are hilarious. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start doing that with us. So you might see your worms in them. And I showed a little bit on the general, that Kakashi and Nugget are in the next one. I haven't put a worm in this one yet because I haven't figured out who, but I'm going to show you guys this. And this is a short I made about stealing the rocks. So this will eventually go up. So here we go. Here it is. You got kleptomaniac, Wazzy, who steals rocks from the city. They're in the little reservoir. They're fine. It says no trespassing, and then you just like fucking crawl.
And then you just trespass.
No, it's fine. I'm stealing. That's the main crime.
You didn't tell me you were trespassing to get your rocks.
Oh, didn't I? Well, like, it's just a sign. Like, that sign can't tell me what to do. I can't read.
I am now much less happy.
It's in a ravine. They're telling me not to trespass in the ravine because they don't want me to get washed away. It's not like don't trespass, I'm going to shoot you. It's like don't trespass because there's water that comes through here when it floods.
I love my wife. Stop trespassing.
No, I can't. The good rocks are there. So that's where I get the therapy rocks. So don't tell Matt because that's where the therapy rocks come from. So don't tell Matt. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing animation of stream clips. So this one is the one I was actually working on today. I'm showing you guys a lot. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna anyway. So this is the one I was working on today. It's not done yet. I actually had to send it to
tallest
Poops
man you've ever seen?
to make sure Poops is going to be okay with it. But here's Kakashi and Nugget in their first animated appearance. So
Nugget saying Wazzy's 4 apples tall. Kakashi saying give it time, she'll be an apple tall when she's an old lady.
no,
I'm gonna be so appley tall, and I'm gonna laugh at her, and I'm gonna give her a little crochet apple.
that's all I got animated so far. But that's what I did this morning. In my 3 hours of work is I did this slow transformation into small Wazzy. So yeah. Yay, Crew Stream gets early sneak peeks. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing clips of streams. So if you guys are like, this is a great clip and I want to see it animated, throw it in the clips channel and be like, please animate this. Cause this is a crew effort and I have to do all the animation, but if you guys are like, this is a funny clip, please, you got to animate this. Hopefully people will like them even if they don't know the context. That's my hope. And I want to be able to showcase some of you guys and put you guys in animations because, I'd buy that for $1. But yeah, let's check out some memes because that's probably the end of the stream. Those are the only 2 you get. There's another animation that's done, but I'm not showing you guys. No, don't save changes to Steel Rocks. I still got to put in Worm in Steel Rocks. I was just waiting to I don't know. I was just kind of waiting to see who I wanted to put in there, but I'd be fine with being in any animation. But yeah, that's the thing is I've changed my mind. Toxicure used to be parodies and stuff. I want my legacy to be that we had fucking great community. I want when this is all over and everybody looks back, they go, holy shit, what a great community that was. We did charity events. We talked, I learned to drink water because Wazzy told me to. I was in this animation. I want you guys to like look back and have a good time. So I want to really focus Toxicure more on us as a community, us together as a team, as a crew. So that's why I want to do animations of stream clips and then make sure you guys are in the clips so that you can be like, that's me, so that you have your own legacy and you're immortalized as part of Toxicure, that it's not just me. And that's what I want to do. And I want, at the end of the day, being a parody content creator, as much as I love doing parodies, the problem is it's harder and harder for me because I have to watch the thing and then I got to make the parody. And that takes so much time because animation takes a lot of fucking time to do. That one I showed you about the Apples Tall one, that took me all morning that took me about 4 hours to do just that much. And that's not a lot of animation. So it's like you got to watch the thing right when it comes out so that you could get out when it's still relevant. So I want to make this more about me and you guys. So you're going to see more story time shit. You're going to see more stream clips. We're probably cutting down the parodies. We might still see some parodies when it comes to like stream clips of stuff. Like if there's a good thing that happens while playing a game, we'll clip it, but that'll be and that'll be it. Fire Emblem brought me here, but it stayed for you. Animating takes a long time. Looks at Harry Patridge. I don't know who that is, but I bet they're fast as fuck. Again, you got to remember, I'm just one shitty guy. I'm one shitty guy. I don't have a team behind me. I'm just the same shitty ass guy I've always been. So, that's just how it goes. He does amazing work. Look him up. All frame by frame animation, hand drawn. I don't know anything about anime, but it looks like it takes a fuck ton of time. Anyway, I just want us all to be one team together. But that's just me. Anyway, one shitty guy. I'm Pibby. Hi, Pibbly. Welcome to stream. We're going to look at the memes and then we're going to head out. All right. Where's the fucking memes? Bring them up. Boom. Therapy is expensive. Wazzy is cheap. Hey! Therapy is expensive. Rock is cheap. Yeah, see, that's better. Rock is cheap. Therapy is expensive. Rocks are cheap. You get yourself a therapy rock. Throw it at your problems. Snake's laptop when he's not around. Well, I don't know why you wrote snack, but I assume it's supposed to be Snake. You might want to fucking fix that. Snake's laptop when he's not around, eating spaghetti. Terminator eating spaghetti. Almighty. Mountain Dew or paint water? Bleh, ew, jeez, I'll take the paint water. That is 100% accurate. 100% Almighty. Wazzy, when somebody mentions at-home surgery, that is 100% me, yes. Correct. 100% accurate. PA gang, when somebody mentions PA gang. Fucking PA gang. That's just me posting crew bingo. You don't need to say that. The PA gang? The thing. 5 more Mountain Dew for my veins. Wazzy typing? That is me typing. That's how I fucking type. That's how I do it. One finger is all you need. Special therapy rock that helps slow down traffic. Fun fact, if you, there's an intersection near me that I almost get hit by a car all the time on. I've heavily contemplated having a rock while trying to cross it. Warning, fairy circle, where Wazzy gets her rocks. No, I don't. I get them from a ravine where you're not supposed to go because it floods. I'll take the axolotl. Everybody else pissed? Oh, Wormrack, you listen. I'll make more of the axolotls if you guys unlock them. Anyway, that's the memes of the day. That's the rocks of the day. I will be contacting everybody to get their address on that. Sanguine, Ballistic, I will be contacting you guys to get your information. Looks like Wormrack already sent me theirs. Crewvember, I'll put this on the list of 12 therapy rocks. Maybe I'll paint a couple of the axolotls, and yeah. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds for any of us? All I know is you should fucking drink water! God! Anyway, I only have one friend live right now, so we're gonna go to a highly unqualified babysitter. You know what? Actually, no. Let's go see somebody doing painting. Let's go find a new guy. Let's go find a new guy. Let's go... Let's go find one new guy. I'm looking. Let's go make this guy's day. Let's go find somebody with no dudes, and all of us will go and show up and be like, we're your dudes now. Let's go make somebody's day. I gotta find an English. I'm so sorry, that guy. You are not in English. This guy's building a Gundam, and I did it yesterday. So you know what? Let's go raid this guy. He's making some kind of Gundam. I don't know. It has a bunch of letters in it. We're going to go raid this guy. I don't know this guy. I don't know anything about him. We're going to go raid. He's got poutine on there, so he's got to be Canadian, allegedly. So let's go make his day. Everybody be nice to him. Be fucking nice to him. He's making a Gundam. He's making what looks like a better Gundam than I did. So let's go fucking make his day and go raid him and have a great time. Let's fucking go. Oh, he's making a Zaku. Boo. Anyway, let's go, crew. Until next time, kick names, take gas. Don't forget to fucking get the fuck out of my house and drink some water, you dehydrated fuck. I will see you when I see you, which will be tomorrow. So get the fuck out of my house. I will see you then. Bye-bye. Remember, be nice to this guy. I don't know this guy.
All right. Poison Tight, official remix. What's up, worms? Are you ready? Get set for the coolest bad boy broadcasting on your internet's irreverent one, but always stay relevant. Check your perspective, or she'll tell you to get back. Set it into the digiverse, you'll be a hazard. Level up, rookie, or you'll never be a champion. The team strong, drip, flex, vital bracelet on. You're doomed if she ever hears you speak ill of Iman. Up against Canada, you better bring your A game, or you'll get cut to pieces like a flash animation brain. Prime content, you get hit from all angles, like the crew make it rain when they drop the bingle bangles. Let's go.
Everybody tune in, it's a toxic chemistry. Everybody shut your mouth, it's a toxic chemistry.